is going to win as Engleton. Motorsport 2 is going to be at the line. I think Hoover got it. NROL gets the win. He's going to go back-to-back in Las Vegas. Luke Rainey's going to win the race, but Caleb Campbell is our champion. Hello everyone and welcome here to Trenton for the running of the 5th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series, Season number 2. The Valvoline 100 here at Trenton. 68 laps around this 5-turned oval. It's a pretty interesting one. We'll go over that in just a little bit. But first, why don't we go over the starting lineup? Let's get right into that. And starting on pole, Ben Crouch, I believe he might have started last race. And starting position is, this is one of the tracks, the starting position can mean a lot. And yeah, he's definitely going to have a pretty good shot to get his first win maybe. And outside of him, Nathan Stapleton, as Derek Campbell Racing sweeps the front row here. Then third, Alexander Rowe, former winner at this track, trying to get his first win of the season in this race. Jay Jefferson, also one of his better tracks. This one is, but is yet to get a win there. Roger Wright, another former winner of this track, might be his best track, but he starts inside the top 10. Definitely one to look out for. Rob Evans has been showing been a pretty decent season for him so far. Looking to have another good run here today. Jake Hoover, he's trying to climb a little bit back up the points. He is almost back into the chase, but since he has a win, he's locked in. Of course, Luke Rainey, pretty good qualifying run for him as well. Christian Parker in 9th. Then right out of the top 10 is Jonathan Wong with another good qualifying run for the 86 team. As came close at winning Kentucky, maybe looking for some redemption here today. Then you got Caleb Campbell, Shazane Rana, Spencer Davis, Brennan Isip, Riley Spurley, 2 points leader, Nick Smith, Michael Canto, Adam Lewis, Danny Plays, Carter Friesen, Daniel Williams, Quentin Moore, Eric Monaco, Andrew Miller, who's the former points leader, John Gilbert, Mike Sparks, Derek Campbell, team owner Derek Campbell Racing. I believe he is making his first start of the season, run part-time. Roy Singh, Stephen Thompson, Johnny Gardner, last race's winner and the first Ford winner of the season, Grayson Thompson. And I cannot go over all his firsts right now. He had a lot of firsts. You got Gatlin Downey, Al Agassi, Josh Dixon, Eli Bright, Jeremy Wales, Jonathan Rains. I don't know why I said his name. Jonathan Rains. He's second in points, I believe. Austin Rogers, James Fisher, Isaac Redmond, and rounding out the field is Tristan Beckett and Ryan Lee. And that is your starting lineup here for the Valvoline 100. Let's go down for the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
There you go. 42 cars getting ready to roll off here at Trenton. Kidney bean shaped track. 5 turns. There's a kick there on the back stretch, a right-hander. Definitely makes setting up for this track a bit hard. It also makes passing on this track a bit hard, but it's not impossible. Like I said, track position. You usually want to start up front here at Trenton. Just under half a mile. Pace car going in. Pretty good camera angle right here. Good for starts of the race. And here we go. Green flags in the air. We are underway at Trenton. Ben Crouch gets a good jump on the restart. Here you're going to see why this track is special right here. Now you see right-hander on the back stretch. Lets the outside lane get away a bit, and that lets Nathan, like I said, Nathan Stapleton able to get away. Try to catch up with his teammate. Lead lap number 1, it's Ben Crouch. Like I said, passing here, not the easiest thing to do. So we'll have to see. The top 3 breakaway right now. Let's go through the right-hander for the... I think they're going 4 wide back there. Okay, that might have been Garner and someone else. Looks like they held that, though. They're really getting crazy back here. Lead lap number 2, Ben Crouch. Stapleton getting right back on his back bumper. Looks like he might have a good car going for his 2nd win this season. Can he do it? But Ben Crouch, he's also going for his 1st win. And his 1st win in the series and also 1st win in the season, of course. He's come very close before, but has not been able to take it home, but definitely has a good chance today if he can hold off the 98. One thing you gotta remember, pit strategy can really shake up this race, and that is probably what most of the teams are gonna try focusing on here. As you can gain a lot of time or you can lose a lot of time, and if you lose time, you're definitely gonna lose a lot of time. We've had people run inside the top 10, have a tardy pit stop and fall all the way back a lap down. And it goes Nathan Stapleton going for the lead on lap number 4, on lap number 5. Let's see if he can make the pass. Crouch has led the first 4 laps. And go right, the right-hander. Let's see if Stapleton can get around his teammate. Not the highest bank turns here. Pretty wide though. Take a look. If they get side by side like that at the finish, it can be very close sometimes. As the start-finish line's down in turn number 1, almost. Yeah, Stapleton, you will get the spot. Crouch gonna try to fight out back on the in the right-hander right there. Unable to get it. Stapleton clear for the lead now. The 98 also looking pretty strong here today. Yeah, drink. Crouch still hanging on his back bumper as Jay Jefferson, Rob Evans, Roger Ray, they've all closed in here. The pack has not really spread out at all. Still pretty close together. It's Crouch trying to hang on to his teammate. 98 looking pretty fast. And he does have the fastest lap time. How about that? Might just have the car to beat here today. But yeah, still very, very early on in this race. 68 laps, 100 miles. Definitely an interesting race. Like Caleb Campo, he's made his way inside the top 10, going for 8th now. No, Luke Rainey. It looks like Luke Rainey might have had a problem. He was just coming off pit road. We'll have to see if he's the lap down or not. Yeah, he is. So problems on the 24. That is huge right there. Not what they needed at all. He's barely on the bubble right now. Well, this is pretty early in the season, but yeah, not what you wanted at all. We're hearing that they had a flat tire on the number 24. And he's a lap down. He might be 2 laps down. Oh, he's 5 laps down. And Adam Lewis also may have had a problem. Oops. I think Lewis also came down pit road. They're also reporting some of the tire, a loose wheel for the 63. And a flat tire for the 24, 5 laps down. Just had some big issues there. Might be more than a flat tire. And that 24, not Luke Rainey, not how we wanted to have this race go. Already basically out of contention. Only 10 laps into it. And Adam Lewis, Lewis may be able to stay in contention, maybe through pit stops or something like that. Stapleton trying to pull away from the 09 right now. Trying to get a second career win, and his second win of the season. It's the Camaros. New Chevy Camaros certainly been a success so far. They've won every race so far except for one, which was last race at Atlanta. Crouch trying to close back in. Dodge has also not done too bad either. Speaking of Adam Lewis, by the way, I believe he was third in points. But like I said, he might be able to recover if maybe if he lucks out in the pit stops, has a good pit stop. So Daniel Williams, I think he started a bit farther back, working his way up, able to get underneath. Caleb Campbell looking like he's got a pretty good car right now, chasing down his teammate Jake Hoover. Yes, Jay Jefferson might be 25 might be under attack by the 48, maybe. They're on here. I think halfway is around lap 39. I think it's lap 38 or lap 39. Halfway is... yeah. Derek Hamel Racing, currently dominating right now. It's just been Ben Crouch and Stapleton out front so far. So, Adam Lewis, he went 2 laps down apparently. And that, not sure how that's gonna, still, he might have a chance, but yeah, with being 2 laps down, that's even slimmer for the 63. I don't know, I have so much trouble saying that. But it's definitely unfortunate for third in points, probably going to drop a bit if he does finish how he is, but still, maybe might be able to get some positions. Nick Smith, he's having a decent day so far, just outside the top 15. And as his points competitor, Jonathan Rains, he is way back here in 34th. He might be able to extend the points lead. I believe Stapleton, your leader right now, I think he might be near the top. I don't exactly remember. It's Lewis. Lewis might be able to get back only a lap down, though. He's flying through the field right now on those fresher tires. Same with Luke Rainey as well. He's following him. The 63 definitely looks strong on a mission trying to get one of his laps back. Able to get around Campbell. Those fresh tires, able to get around him off the corner. Wow, did he get in the wall? Probably not. Hey, he's catching this lead group back here. They're nose to tail back here. 8. Yeah, they're all nose to tails. There you see Adam Lewis already catching them. See tires really affecting that car right now. Really showing. With those new tires, 63 looking strong, trying to get his lap back. That could also if he does catch these leaders, which he probably will, it might shake up this battle for the lead a bit more. It might let Rowe back in, or maybe let Crouch try to get around Stapleton. He's been hanging with him. There goes Lewis on the 8. Now looking on the 48. Luke Rennie also following him through. Trying to get around Roger Ray, has to check up there. And so if he does get one of his laps back and he can get back around, he still might be able to maybe get a top 20. Let's see. Crouch though, he's got past for the lead, but he's been able to hang with the 98 so far. Goes Lewis underneath his teammate. As Rainey also goes underneath his teammate. As Ray tries to get the position on the 8. And Lewis takes off. Let's see if he catches. He's going to catch these leaders. It could make this battle maybe a bit more interesting. He dives into the corner right there. All over the back number, the 09. Oh, he almost got into him. Excuse me. 63 on a mission right now. Same with Luke Rainey. But Rainey 5 laps down. Here he comes for the trying to get his lap back. Adam Lewis. If I was Stapleton, I'd probably try to let him by. See, he's flying right now. And there you go. Stapleton up the track. Leaves the door open for the 09. Doesn't look like it. The 09 also kind of got held up. You gotta look out for the 24 as well. Also pretty fast, as the 63 will get one of his laps back. Stapleton extending his gap a little bit now. Oh, Rainey looks for a way around the 09. He wants to try to have a chance here. Yeah, everything might not be horrible for that 63 car. They might be able to, come back. We'll have to see, though. 24 or 25 laps into this. Rainey gets around the 08 now. Gonna be going for the 98. Rainey just trying to get all the thing back together. I don't believe, if they did pit for fuel tires, I still don't think they're going to be good to the end. I think this is either going to be a 2 or 3 stop race. But fuel strategy, fuel mileage, it has been a thing here at Trenton before. Never know. As those guys are going to be taking off now. Meanwhile, the battle is on for 3rd. Jay Jefferson trying to find a way around former teammate Alexander Rowe. This is recording, yes it is. I mean, it still has the fastest lap time right now. Lewis has put in some pretty decent lap times with those fresher tires. Jefferson and Roger Ray are going to get around the 25 Alexander Rowe there. Looks like he got put outside. He's going to drop back to 5th. Meanwhile, look out for that 46 car. He's been making up a lot of ground. as he's now caught the 41. His teammate almost got into him. Almost. And oh, pit stops. Jefferson, Ray both come down. I think that's going to be a start of pit cycles here. A little ways before halfway, of course. That should be the start of pit cycles. Gonna have to look out, see if the 9809 come down this time. Stapleton dominating so far. Yep, there they come right there. Let's take a look. Like I said, pit stops, they can be very, very crucial here at Trenton. So let's take a look at the 98's pit stop. Oh, contact back there. Legacy got into row, coming off pit row, and that's a bit of damage to both of them. And that might cost Alexander Rowe some time. That's not what the 25 needed. That might be 2 bad finishes in a row. That's definitely not what. That would be his 3rd bad finish in a row. See here, there's stalling. Problems for the 09 and the 98. Not sure what's going on there. Problems for the. Problems for both your leaders. Rowe gonna get away. Oh my goodness, I don't know what the problem is. There goes Stapleton, and there goes Crouch. I don't know what the problem is, but that is exactly what I was talking about. Some sort of problem. It might have been a penalty. Maybe it was a speeding penalty, I don't know. But big problems for James Fisher. He's got a lot of front end damage. Shea Coover, I believe he stalled as well. It's like, are they a lap down now? I think they are. Wow. And that just handed Jay Jefferson the lead. And Roger Ray up to 2nd. And this is starting to look a lot like this race last season. As last season, it was exactly this. Jay Jefferson got the lead after pit stops, and Roger Ray fell into 2nd. And that is really unfortunate. We're now hearing that they both were speeding on pit road. I think they had a very long penalty there. And that basically cost them the race. And we're also hearing that the 41 also had it, and the 25 might have as well. I don't think so, though. I think they had a lot of damage on the 25 car. And that just changes everything. But yeah, like I said, this is basically the exact same thing as this race last season. Roger Ray, Jay Jefferson gonna battle it out here, it looks like, but I'm thinking that there is gonna be one more pit stop. We have to see where the 09-98 shuffle out to. They shuffled out 32nd. Effectively is held up at 63 a bit there. And you do remember last season it was lap cars that let the 29 Roger Ray to get around the 43 Jay Jefferson. They're in different cars now, with both in different manufacturers, but yeah, you could see a repeat. But let's see if Jefferson, maybe with a bit more experience at this track, will be able to hold off Ray this time. So it definitely does look like there's going to be a lot less lap traffic this time around. Look, Kel Campbell, he's into third, is that shaked up a lot of things. You got basically an entirely new top 10. That's just how Trenton is. Looks like Crouch is going to try to get around the 9. That's probably not what Ray wants, because that's probably... It's going to let the 48 pull away a bit. But Crouch, definitely probably not too happy. More bad luck for Crouch. Hasn't been the luckiest driver. Rowe, he also had problems. It's going to probably be another bad finish for the 25 team. Really unfortunate. You look through the field here. There's Ryan's just falling a bit. Quentin Moore is currently the last car inside the top 10. And it's Gatlin Downey. Derek Hamill in his first start. Probably not. I mean, now he's in the top 10 now, but may not be too happy. So I believe Ray and Lewis have just hit pit road. Probably. That's Sparks. Yeah, you got basically entire new top 10 here. Carter Friesen, Andrew Mills lap down, Michael Canto, John Gilbert in 4th, Kel Campo 5 seconds behind right now to the leaders. Crouch might be helping out Jefferson a bit. They're both Chevys. Maybe try and push it away from the 9. But we'll have to see here as we are past halfway, I think. And yeah, should be a 2-stop race. I think we're gonna have another pit stop if this goes green towards the last 10 laps. Which could definitely be interesting. Just gotta remember, don't speed. That hit a lot of people. They might have been. It's a pit road here. Definitely is a bit weird. As you can tell, it's not right on the front straight. And if you get in there just right, you can full throttle in there, but if you can do that just right, you can save a lot of time. But it's pretty risky, as you can see there. Cost the 98 and the 09 a ton of time. That's just unfortunate. We'll have to see here. Will anyone else get affected next time? He's pissed off. Crouch now trying to get around Crouch now trying to get around Jefferson, but Jefferson's blocking. Doesn't want to get put on the outside, which he will. He's able to get a pretty good run through the right-hander right there. Wow. A huge run for the 48 car through the right-hander. Able to clear the 25 and the 09. That was impressive. Probably wouldn't have his fastest lap, though. That was pretty impressive. Able to hug that wall, was able to get a draft off it, but don't usually doing that's pretty risky because you can get real loose in that right-hander. Since setting up this track pretty hard, most of the fast setups have the car pretty loose in the right-hander on the back stretch. So you kind of want to be towards the middle, but you can go pretty fast if you hug that wall, as you saw right there. Definitely pretty risky. But Jay Jefferson almost has a second lead over the 9. And that 48. Gonna get Team Chevy Racing their first win ever. Crouchy's right back to the back bumper, that 48. Definitely wants to get his lap back. Just been kind of pushing in the past couple laps, though, and remember, there's probably going to be another pit stop. There goes Crouch. Crouch trying to do the thing that Jefferson did. Wasn't really able to hug the wall, though. He's going to get sent way wide. Way wide. Jefferson trying to extend the gap. He's second in points. Jonathan Rain's not having the best day, but how about we check where is Nick Smith, the points leader? Currently running 9th inside the top 10. Notice that. So, looking like Nick Smith could have another good day here, and which is another good points day. Could be. Jefferson gonna go around with a big run around that 77. Yeah, Crouch's gonna take advantage of that. Gonna try get around. Let's see if Jefferson wants to hug the wall again. He does, but it doesn't look like he's able to get away from him this time. He will coming into the corner. Looks like he kind of pinched him down there. Yeah, Crouch, he's still on his inside. And a huge run. Jefferson's going to let him by. It's probably the right move. I believe the 09 is a bit faster. Yeah. But now there's no lap cars between him and Roger Ray. Toyota has been Toyota doesn't have that many wins at all. I can't recall. I still think they have more wins than Dodge, but I think they're like, you know, not the best. But Roger Ray, now Toyota, wasn't a Dodge last season. Now a Toyota trying to, he knows how to run this track. Looks like he's figured out those. Toyota trying to get around, trying to catch that 48. We'll have to see. 50 laps into this race. So Lewis, he's got fresher tires than everyone else. Basically, gonna not what the 9 wants. Gonna get put out wide in that corner. Gonna cost him a bit of time. As he was closing the gap there. They might be able to close it even more if Lewis can get around the 48s. Lewis, he does have a couple lap fresher tires, so he's definitely pretty fast. I'd probably let the 63 get around you. Let's see. Ray lost a bit of time there, but Jefferson's going to get put wide this time. This could come down to it. Really could. I have to check real quick. Yeah, 67 James Fisher's out. We're gonna have to take a look at what happened to him. As hopefully we didn't have an incident like we did last season at this track where on the 84 I noticed there's a couple people damaged and the 84's on pit road. Spencer Davis, that's not what he wanted. 28 checked up a lot right there. But oh, we're under caution. Oh, okay. So that changes things up. Okay, that changes a lot of things actually, because I believe they should bring it down pit road now. I did not expect that caution, but now so they raced it back. They should bring it down pit road right here. So we're not going to have green flag pit stops. I have to see. Here's all the lap people. We're going to restart in front. This is going to be interesting. Let's take a look at Jay Jefferson's pit stop. This could be very crucial, of course. As I did not expect the caution, but yeah, this changes a lot of things. I was wondering why Spencer Davis was on pit road. That might have been spun out coming into off the right-hander. It should be 4 tires, fuel. We'll have to see. Anyone's faster. Oh, Roger Ray got into the 8 coming off pit road, and that's going to cost him a lot of time. And a crucial mistake by the 9. That could seal the deal for the 48. You never know. It's like, check if Stephen Thompson. I believe Thompson's a lap down. No, he's not. I don't think Thompson might have took fuel only. He's able to get there, but the 9, he runs into the back end of the 8. But there's gonna be a lot of lap cars starting in front. This is gonna be an interesting restart. Now a couple of them are gonna come down, but a lot of them are gonna come down now. That makes sense, but still, Lewis, Rainey stay out. This is certainly gonna be an interesting restart. So Ray got some damage in that. Probably really helps out. Shea Jefferson, Stephen Thompson also took fuel only, I believe. Maybe 2 tires. To get out in front of that 46. Trying to get with his teammate. This is going to be a crucial, very interesting restart here. Let's take a look at what brought out the caution here for the first time at Trenton. So I believe this is what brought out the caution. A pretty big accident right here. Like, yeah, the 77. Okay, we'll have to. Can't really get a best camera angle of this, but 77 just comes right up into the 98. He squeezes up in the 89, like 84. Spencer Davis, he goes up on his lid. And a big wreck. 77, Nathan Stapleton second in points involved in it. And 89, Spencer Davis, this is why he was on pit road. He goes up on his lid, gets squeezed up right there. And up and over. I have to check if that was what brought out the caution. It should. Yep. And also, let's take a look at what also happened to the 67. Here's what happened to James Fisher. Looks like the 36 bumped him, and then just tries backing up, and the 6. I don't even know, but not sure about that. That was a little bit uncalled for on Isaac Redmond's part. He just squeezes the 67 into the wall. But that's what happened to James Fisher. Let's take a look at this restart. It's gonna get interesting here at Trenton. Going back here to Trenton, only 1 car out. And that was James Fisher from the early incident, but Spencer Davis still in the race despite going on his lid. Jay Jefferson, Roger Ray, Stephen Thompson, Caleb Campbell, John Gilbert, Carter Friesen, Quentin Moore, Nick Smith, Michael Canto, Derek Hamill is your top 10. This is going to get interesting. Jay Jefferson, he's got a couple lap cars in front of him, which might be faster than him. We'll have to see, though. Roger Ray got a little bit of damage, ran to the back of the 8 on pit stops. Stephen Thompson, I think he took fuel only. Campo also is looking a bit faster than Jefferson during the green flag run. This is going to be a very crucial restart here. Restarting with, I believe, 12, 13 to go. Pace cars in, and we're back to green. Who's it going to be here at Trenton? Ray trying to get to the inside. Have to see if this damage will slow him down or not. Is Jefferson able to get underneath the 63 before anything bad happens? Thompson dropping like a rock. Jefferson barely getting underneath his teammate Luke Rainey. As front two get away, Campbell unable to get with him. Going 3 wide off the corner. Jefferson trying to get up there. Campbell trying to get up there. I think Stapleton jumped the restart, and he's going to have to come back down pit road. Next time by, 10 laps to go, and it's between these two once again while Campbell tries to run him down. Can Jefferson hold off Ray? Remember, Ray has a little bit of damage. Will that slow him down? As you can see it, a little bit of front end damage to the 9. But is the car still good? He's running faster lap times. That was his fastest lap of the race right there, but that was also Jefferson's fastest lap. These cars are looking pretty good right now, as that was the fastest lap of the race set by Ray. This is gonna come down to the wire, but can Ray find a way around the 48? Remember, very hard to pass here at Trenton. Hold on, give me a second. Sorry about that. Looks like Johnny Garner fell out of the race somehow, but this is going to come down to it's Thompson had to come back down pit road. Looks like the tires are really falling off of that 88. But, see, Roger Ray, he set the fastest lap of the race a couple laps ago, but Jefferson set the second fastest. Now, Campbell had set the fastest lap. Can Campbell charge at the last minute here? He's going to have to come fast. He is coming pretty fast. Ray, Jefferson. Jefferson a bit faster, but Campbell faster than both of them. Oh my goodness. This is going to come down to the wire. Can Jefferson hang on? I was talking about how this is one of his better tracks, but he's yet to win on it. It'll also be the first win for Team Chevy Racing and the 4th win for the Camaro this season. He was the fastest last time around. Coming to the end. Ray kind of falling off a bit. I don't think Campbell's going to be able to close. But he's faster. He's the fastest of these 3. Come to 5 to go. Does Ray have anything for Jefferson? Does Campbell have anything for these two? I think Ray could have probably gone right around that 48 if he didn't get that damage. But even with that, he set the fastest lap of the race for a second, but Campbell set that just a couple laps later. He's hanging with the 48. Jefferson was faster by 1,000th. Campbell looking like the fastest of the few. But I don't know if either Roger Ray or Campbell are going to have anything for Jay Jefferson. This Ray has just not been able to get underneath, get a run on the 48. This is gonna have to see. Remember, not impossible to pass here, but definitely hard. Especially with that damage. Coming to 3 laps to go. 3 to go at Trenton. Do either of these guys have anything for Jefferson? Caleb Campbell, last season champion, also trying to get his first win of the season, as he's on the back bumper of Roger Ray. But I don't know Even if he does get around Ray, which it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. As it looks like we had a spin on the front straight. I don't think there's a caution, though. No caution. It looks like it might have been Michael Canto. Spin on the front straight, no caution. Canto's going to come out front, almost in front of the leaders. Almost. Come take the white flag this time is Jay Jefferson. He's just got to get 5 more good corners. White flag. 1 more lap to go here at the Kidney Bean. Ray falling off now. Ray, still both of them faster than Campbell. But still faster than Jefferson. Campbell gonna try to make the move on Ray. But that's gonna seal the deal for Jay Jefferson. Coming off turn number 5 to take the checkered flag. It's Jay Jefferson. He wins the Vavloline 100. Ray able to hold on for 2nd. Campbell 3rd. John Gilbert, Carter Friesen round out the top 5. And a close race to the end there. That 9 probably would have been real fast if he didn't get that front end damage. Or maybe it didn't affect him at all. But how about that? Jay Jefferson, he will get his first win of the season at Trenton. Talking about how this is one of his better tracks. He's able to hold off the 9, the 46. Great finish for the win at Trenton. Let's take a look at the finishing results. And here are the finishing results here from the Vavloline 100 at Trenton. Jay Jefferson able to hold off, leads 38 laps, the most. Gonna get 6 playoff points. Roger Ray comes in a close 2nd. Caleb Campo to get 3rd. John Gilbert, 2 part-timers round out the top 5. John Gilbert, Carter Friesen. Got Quentin Moore with a good run. Nick Smith, your points leader, probably going to extend the points lead in 7th. Nick Smith been pretty consistent so far. Roy Singh into 8th. Jonathan Wong, 9th. Pretty good run for the 86. And Jeremy Wales trying to climb up through the points. He's finishes 10th. Derek Campbell, his first start, he gets 11th. Christian Beckett started last. He got 14th. Oops. So take a look down here. Nathan Stapleton ended up finishing 26th on the lead lap. Unfortunate for Stapleton. Definitely had a good car. Crouch, surprisingly, Ben Crouch was able to come back, finish 13th. Somehow, I did not see that. Able to come back, get a good finish at least for the 09. I don't know how that happened. And I forgot to take a look at the spin on the front straight, but I believe that was Michael Canto that went around. Sorry about that. Suzanne Rana right there. James Fisher got caught up in that incident. I don't know what happened to Johnny Gardner either. But he retired near the end of that. Might have got some damage on pit road or something. Luke Rainey, 5 laps down, just was out of it on the first lap. In the early parts of the race. Same with Adam Lewis. Spencer Davis went on his lid. He still finishes ahead of those two in 37th. Rain's also second in points. Rain's going to drop a lot probably. Thompson wasn't able to. I think he had a tire going down. And Rowe, another bad finish for the 25. Yeah, so Jefferson able to hang on. He wins here at Trenton. And let's go take a look at the points now. Right, so here are points after 5 races. There's an NROL Cup Series Season number 2. Nick Smith holds the points lead by 27 points. about half a race over Roy Singh. Rob Evans second, Grace Thompson third. Caleb Campbell has finally climbed his way up. He's up inside the top 5 now. Last season champion coming back up. Of course, as the chase right now would be Nathan Stapleton, Jake Hoover, Riley Spurley Tube, Andrew Miller, Clinton Moore, Jay Jefferson, Austin Rogers, Michael Canto, Adam Lewis, Jonathan Rains, Roger Ray, Caleb Campbell, Grayson Thompson, Rob Evans, Roy Singh, Nick Smith. That would be the chase right now. So, yeah. It's points. You can pause, see where you are. Alexander Rowe, he's near the back still. Still time left. Still time left. But, yeah. Don't want to get stuck in too deep of a hole. You don't want to get stuck behind the wind cut course. Well, there's points. So I'll see you guys probably Monday for the I believe the Zenjoltis 150K, 150 kilometers, not miles. At Zenjoltis, the first night race and the first super speedway race that isn't at Daytona. So it'll be interesting. Could be a good shot for some smaller teams to get a win too. Biggest track we go to as well, I believe. And yeah, so I'll see you Monday for that.